Leerecs live stream radio is now available on most online radio providers. Search for it and favorite it. Listen to the most interesting and intimate interviews with the artists behind the top true alternative music today at Leerecs.fm. Create your free musician profile, upload your music and create your online store at Leerecs.com. Submit your music for consideration today at Leerecs.com/request and win radio airtime for free. Online radio providers.
This is fantastic. The song is just amazing. You know, it has this blues. Look at that. Oh wow, it's groove. That's groove. So this beautiful song is Without Love by Joao Brandi, who's here back with us. Hi Joao, how's it going?
Hey man, it's very great to talk to you again. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, I mean this really, you know, the occasion really deserves it. This is a fantastic song, Without Love. Tell us about the writing process, production process. I know you were collaborating with great people for these songs, so you know, just tell us about that.
Yeah. Man, this song, it just came about the riff, right? That guitar riff. And then everything else just came right after that. I think the melody of the voice was there already with the riff. And then it was a matter of just like...
Let me stop you there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It starts with the riff and you say that the melody was already there. Explain that.
Yeah. It's just because I believe my best songs, they come out when I do like this, like when I play the riff and then you have that riff kind of a little polished, right, eventually. But when you play the riff at first, it could be like, you know, just pick up the guitar and then, or the piano, and then you just sing with it. Whatever melody is in your head or whatever speaks to you, you just go and sing it. And then from there on, you polish. Because I think, you know, it comes from when you sit down and you pick up the guitar, you got to have some kind of energy to spare and not just sit there dead, you know, waiting for the guitar to play it itself. So you have to get it down to it and put that one energy there. And I think it comes out in certain ways that sometimes turns into a song, like in that case. There's probably many songs that are just, you know, on the phone or on the little tape cassette that probably will never get finished, but probably didn't have that energy.
Yeah, it happens. It's very usual, but definitely you gotta find them, or really the moment has to find you. You gotta be ready. Not Picasso used to. I think it was Picasso. Who knows? So for this one, you know, started with the riff, and then do you find the words, or do you just like sing the melody and then the words come later? You know, how does that happen?
Yeah, so that's very interesting. To me, I usually, you know, when I'm like doing that first take there, you know, just singing a melody, no lyrics, no nothing, sometimes just mumbling, you hear back. Right. And then you hear words. There are words there that are not completely uncovered. You know, they are kind of, half of the word might be in the shade, you know, but you understand something. It could be right. You know, it could be the left side of the word, or it could be the right side of the word, you know.
That's so right. Yeah.
Yeah, unless if you're in the Mid East somewhere, then it could be the other way around.
Well, yeah, absolutely. It happens, you know, gotta tell you.
It goes from there.
Yeah, Yep. All right. So I know you had some names that you wanted to share, and like to give credit for participation in this song. Do you want to tell us?
Yeah,
who it was?
yeah. So I I moved to Sacramento during the pandemic.
Okay.
Actually, when we did our first chat, I was already here.
Yeah, I think you were.
So excuse me. I found out I was looking for a drummer basically first, and then after trying some drummers, I found a real great drummer, and that's when I started to lay the song down with the. I felt like, wow, now I can play the song. I had just a riff in here, and then he obviously helped me to polish the song and make it short and nice, and not necessarily changing anything, but just the way you lay down the beat, and you're like, oh, the song is like, it's moving. It's having different dynamics because of the drumming too. And
yeah. Absolutely. The groove here on this song is amazing.
Yeah, it has a groove. So we kept playing together, and we decided to just kind of get together and jam and try to write material. So we ended up writing, probably have around 10 songs, in that length, in between 2 minutes and 40 seconds to 3 minutes and 15, 20 seconds. And we recorded this one, we recorded another one, probably putting out in 10 days from now too. Then we tracked drums for 2 other ones. So his name is Anthony Occhipinti.
Oh.
He's from Nashville, was born in Nashville. His family out there, and I think that's kind of Italian.
Yeah,
Italian name,
it is
Italian.
Yeah, Occhipinti, Italian.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's on drums.
Wow.
The bass lines, I wrote the bass lines, and I had my friend jump in. My friend Diego Zucchetto, that is probably Italian too. He played bass with me on another band that I had called Vultu. You heard that band before.
Oh, yeah.
He was bass player for that band. So he jumped in. He's in San Diego. Anthony's here in Sacramento, the drummer. And he jumped in to record the bass, and then he got a hold of the song. We polished the parts and, recorded. He recorded the bass. I think he used a Fender jazz bass to record that. And so that was it for the bass. And then we have keyboards. For keyboards, the guy, Todd Ogren from the Rival Sons, he recorded the keyboards. He did an incredible job there. He gave me the B3, he gave me the flute, the strings right there, those slight arrangements that comes in towards more like the tail end of the song, and some, I believe, some kind of a harpsichord of a diamond piano, something like that. And that was pretty nice, a mellotron,
Right now, it was on the background. You were mentioning it gives the song a huge dimension. So
it does, yeah. I saw an Instagram post from him, and he was available to do recordings,
wow.
because I think he was taking a break from the Rival Sons or whatever. I think I caught the post popped up on my phone as soon as he posted. So I was waking up and I just texted him. He got back to me real quick, and I sent him the track, which wasn't that finished yet. I just had the guitars, the drums, the bass, very basic, and the vocals, a little guide for the vocals. Mm-hmm. And he took his whatever time he needed, which was amazing. And then he got back to me. That was it. I just copy and pasted right there. Didn't change a thing. And then ask him a couple of things if he had a preference for volumes or here, or this or that. He says, he just gave me total freedom he trusts his playing, so he trusts whatever is going to come out is going to come out good. He told me, I just trust your ears. And I, mix it the way I thought it should be mixed. So.
Oh, so they mix the mix and mastering as well? Who did that?
So yeah, the mixing and mastering we did with Michael Brown. He's in the Nashville area.
Okay.
And he's got this studio for mixing and mastering and recording. It's called Green Cave Productions. This Michael Brown, he goes on YouTube, and he is a friend too of my drummer. They know each other there from that area, Nashville area, and we just communicate great, and can get stuff done, through text messages or through voice messages, and so I did this song with him, and did the next one also. He mixed it and mastered it to me. On the second song, which is called Traveler, a keyboard player too from that area, of Nashville area, recorded for us. He listened to the song. I don't know how he got a hold of the song, but he listened to the song and said, "Wow, I want to play on this," or something like he was asked to play and he said, "Cool, yeah, I'll definitely play on this." It was something like that. I don't know exactly how it went down, but all of a sudden, I had a chance to get the track from him and listen back, and pretty much didn't change a thing either. Great player. Like, I was amazed. Didn't edit anything. I just put the track right there and he laid on the song. Guy didn't even ask me a note. What root is the song? Just like Todd, for Without Love, he didn't ask me a thing. Did a couple of tiny adjustments in volume, not in playing, not on the choice of notes, just in volume of a couple of things.
Okay.
And that was it. Total pros. And I think that's one thing that makes the songs, because the drummer has to be very good, So the bass playing has to be good too. And then the rest is more of a matter of being, and the keyboard players, right? The bass, the keyboards, and the drums, they have to be very, very awesome, almost like if I disappear from the stage, nobody will notice, and people wouldn't care because the rhythm section sounds so good. Of course, not saying that my song sounds so good like that, but when we hear the great records, and that's what we're always aiming for, to have that great rhythm section.
Absolutely.
Like Clapton had, so many guys had, Zeppelin had, and Black Sabbath, and Deep Purple, and, Paul Simon.
100%. So don't forget to send me their accounts and their names so we can tag them and post them correctly. Get credit with credit is due.
Absolutely.
Yep. Wonderful. All
I'll
right.
definitely send you the credits for sure.
Yes, please. So, we know Joao Brandi a little bit already. Yeah. But there's a good chance to know you a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
So I have this game that I'm gonna, you're going to, going to inaugurate in a way.
Ooh, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. So I call it rapid fire set of questions. So I'm gonna ask you a number of questions.
Nice.
You gotta answer without thinking. Whatever first comes to mind. You want to play?
All right, you got me kind of getting up on the couch here.
All right, so let's get started. So, first question: what's your favorite drink?
Old fashioned.
Okay. Day or night person?
Night.
Okay. Someone who inspires you.
Robert Johnson.
Cool. Favorite season of the year?
Summer.
Summer. Well, what's something new happening in your life right now? You got a bunch of
I got a players together, a drummer and a bassist. Actually, we found a bassist like a few days ago that he's pretty smart.
Awesome. Exactly. You see. All right. So, what's your favorite number?
17.
Nice. I'll ask you later why. Your favorite ice cream flavor?
Coconut.
Oh, nice. In which subject were you worst at school?
Mathematics.
No. Cats or dogs?
I'm sorry.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
There you go. One thing that scares you?
A possible ghost showing up somewhere
Yeah,
at night
scary.
when the lights are out.
That's scary. All right. Okay, where in the world would you move to live the rest of your life?
Where?
Yeah?
Probably Hawaii.
Nice, nice. What would you change about yourself? If anything.
Change.
Yeah.
What would I change about myself?
You can say nothing.
I don't think that would be. It's like too many things came up in my mind. What would I change about myself? I will, wake up earlier.
You would like to wake up earlier?
Earlier.
It's pretty early I can tell everybody. It's pretty early for Joao right now. He's doing super well.
Yeah, I'd be like, do more like morning podcasts. That will help.
All right, so we're almost done. What's something you hate doing?
Getting ready.
Getting ready?
To go to work, for example.
Okay. Well, that's
if it's not music, you know what I mean? If it's not music.
If it's not music. But that's associated with waking up earlier, so yeah, it's all together.
Right. I didn't think about that, but you're right.
Sunrise or sunset?
Sunrise. Now you're getting me to that desire of waking up early now.
Oh, well, we'll check with you in a few months. We'll see. All right, so what's your favorite color?
Blue.
I like it. Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Nice. What's your favorite food?
Barbecue, like a Brazilian, barbecue from the south of Brazil there with their kind of marination and accompanings.
Oh.
It's basically just meat and salt. Probably, I love lamb meat. Lamb meat is pretty good.
Oh, yeah. What's the best compliment you've ever gotten?
That I'm very kind.
You are very kind. Favorite TV show?
The TV show. Wow. That's a tough one. I don't watch much TV, but let me think about something real way back. Oh, probably no. Back to the Future is not a TV show. It's a.
I can accept
I'd
that.
say I would say something like when I was a kid, the Incredible Hulk, the old one.
Oh,
they had like little things. Those are funny. I always looked forward to look at those after school.
Okay.
After preschool, whatever that was.
All right. All right. This is the last two.
Mm-hmm.
If you could be an animal, what would it be?
A rhino.
A rhino. Oh, wow. That's unexpected. Yeah. And describe yourself in 3 words.
hardworking,
That's right.
easygoing, and kind.
Absolutely, I can second that. Fantastic, fantastic. Well done. I loved it. You know what? This was really fun. I liked it. I love it.
Right? It's fun, man. It was like, like a little roller coaster. Very fun.
Beautiful, beautiful, wonderful. All right. Joao Brandi, new song, Without Love, Hardworking. What was the second one you said? Kind and
easygoing. Yeah.
That's right. 100% right.
Yeah.
100% right. Wonderful person, wonderful artist. All right. So there's a lot to enjoy. You have a band put together. What's in the future? What's in the right away? What's in the future right now?
It's, we just want to put the songs together. Me and the drummer been writing, me and Anthony been writing. Got the bassist, see if he learns his stuff. We're going to rehearse and see if we put a little, set of songs together, little show together, whatever we were rehearsing at Anthony's house. And, from there on, it's just like finding gigs. I'm trying to contact a lot of people, hey, looking for a slot to play. So I'm looking. I hope something pops up and some opportunities, shows up for us to play some gigs with the songs.
Surely will.
Yeah.
Like we were saying at the beginning, the moment is gonna find you working. You're gonna be there.
Yeah, I think so. It's a trio. Maybe we add a keyboard player, but yeah, that's the goal basically for these songs. And
awesome.
The project.
Keep us posted, and that was fantastic. This was great.
Cool. Yeah, and once it's on tape, first and all, like I said before, I just wanted to thank you for doing this, for having me back again on the show.
Absolutely.
It's great talking to you, and all the best to you, the best of luck, with all the other artists that you are supporting. And it's great stuff. Good chatting, man.
Thank you so
awesome.
much. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. Joao, a pleasure like always. Great person. And, you can hear the song by yourself. A lot of talent here. And practice. Let's not forget. You don't get to become this good without practicing and hard work.
Absolutely. I'm doing this channel on YouTube. It's called Joao Brandi 365 that I'm trying to do one song a day for 1 year. I don't know if this is really going to happen, but I'm doing it. Today's song number 50.
Okay. I'm sure you will. All right, Joao.
All right, man. It was good chatting with you, Ink.
Likewise. Till we're going to enjoy a little bit more of Without Love by Joao Brandi. Joao, until the next one.
Until next one, man. You have a great day.
You too.
Won't somebody help me? Why do I feel this way? She told me, hey man, don't try to understand.
is now available on most online radio providers. Search for it and favorite it. Listen to the most interesting and intimate interviews with the artists behind the top true alternative music today at Leerecs.fm. Create your free musician profile, upload your music and create your online store at Leerecs.com. Submit your music for consideration today at Leerecs.com/request and win radio airtime for free. Leerecs live stream radio is now available on most online radio providers. Search for it and favorite it. Listen to the most interesting and intimate interviews with the artists behind the top true alternative music today at Leerecs.fm. Create your free musician profile, upload your music and create your online store at Leerecs.com. Submit your music for consideration today at Leerecs.com/request and win radio airtime for free.